Hey you guys, and welcome back to RamesGames. So this is kind of a video I've been putting off for a little bit because it involves personal stuff, and I don't really like talking about personal stuff, but it does sort of affect the channel. In both good and bad ways, so there is something good in there. Through decisions I've made in my own life, it's not really anything that's been directly forced upon me. Some things are going to be changing. I decided to up and quit my job, basically. I did put it 2 weeks in. I still got a couple days left, but that's one thing. I'm waiting on a call from the company for my orientation, which every passing day is like stressful because I really, want a new job as soon as possible. And I believe, I've gone through all the background check and all the stuff in the initial interview, and they already said they hired me, which is why I did the background check. So now it's just waiting on them to remember that I need an orientation. One of the problems that comes with that is the holidays are coming up. I got bills to pay. I don't really do the holiday stuff, so it's not like I'm going out and buying a bunch of gifts and presents and, partaking in lavish meals and extravagant this or that. And then the other thing is, my friend and I have a house or whatever. He finally figured all that out, and it's like middle of November right now, and the house needs a little bit of work, and because of work and his work, there hasn't been a whole lot of time to work on it. So I really hope that I can get over there soon, actually start doing some of the stuff that I need to, because I will be the main resident, at least for a while. And yeah, so between the job and there's probably going to be a couple weeks without bills, without money coming in, maybe, I don't know. Things are a little bit stressful, but I left my job because the management sucks. You can say that about anywhere, but my job, I work for a union that's supposed to have a set rule book where the people who work for the union or are assigned to represent the union are supposed to follow that, and those rules change depending on who you are, who you're friends with. Even if you have the rule book, it's like, well, we kind of don't care. We're the ones defending this person. Theft doesn't matter in my workplace, which is a big deal. If someone's stealing either time or actual products or letting products walk out the door without getting paid for, that, is a big deal. And unfortunately, in my workplace, that doesn't matter. But because of the position I'm in as a supervisor who's still part of the union, even though I'm part of the union, it doesn't seem that I have the same representation as some of the people who unfortunately are friends with those people or in constant contact with people outside of the store who directly represent the union as members. So I'm happy. I'm really happy to be leaving, even though I'm going to be taking some cuts. I'm going to have to budget a little bit more. Some of this Patreon stuff has actually been working out. I got a couple Patreon patrons now. Been streaming a little bit more, trying to get more videos out. I find it a little bit more enjoyable to do a stream and then throw the video onto YouTube, because the constant cutting of like local recordings, because I won't sit down for 3 hours in the same way. I'll record a set video or a set amount of time and then cut it and then stop it and then export the files and put them in their folders, and then I start it up again, and it's not seamless, and I lose a lot of motivation in between. So I'm tweaking around with that, messing around with streaming on YouTube a little bit more, mainly because Patreon has an integrated service where you can hold private live streams directly to your Patreon feed, and depending on who's a member, they can view that. So that can be used for like private Q&As or whatever that only people who give me money have access to or something. It's not like I'm going heavy on the give me money thing. It's there for people who want to support what I do. It's nothing other than that. But it's going to be a little bit rough for me soon. And like I said, it's nothing that's been cast or forced upon me. Like, I chose something I wanted to do for a long time. was get like a gaming house or something where we could actually have a good setup, I can start streaming with a face cam and get a green screen and have a better audio setup hopefully, and a little bit more wiggle room. Right now all my stuff is inside my bedroom, which has its own clutter, which I like, but it's distracting. So having a more centralized setup where it's literally just the computer and the stuff. Yeah, right now my computer's actually cooperating. It's not making a bunch of the loud noises that it likes to constantly make these days because it's really old and it's dying. And, you know, I'm going to get that sorted soon. As soon as I know that I can. I'm not going to... Hearing some kind of knocking in my house, which is strange. Because as far as I know, I am home alone with two cats. Alright. Slight genuine fear. Anyways. Oh boy, I might even leave that in there. Way to ruin the moment. I had a good flow there going on. So this is just directly from the heart. It's just a chat. I don't have anything in the background right now. I don't even have OBS brought up or anything. It's just me talking to you in front of a mic, and you know, I want your guys' opinion on what you want to see on the channel. I like the channel to be ad-free and everything else, and that's why I try to keep everything at the end, except for, you know, the people who do support me. I want those to be at the beginning of the video, because they're the ones that actually inspire me to like keep going, because instead of doing it for me, I'm doing it for them, and it feels good. So yeah, I don't know, things are just different. Whether it's good or bad, I'm just gonna have to make the most of it, and I keep telling myself that it's for the best, that I'm making the right decisions here, because I can control how much I spend, even though I'm taking like a huge pay cut. Loss of benefits, I'm actually losing health insurance. It's supposed to be full-time, but like I said, if they don't call me back for my orientation, then I don't feel like I actually have a job because I'm not on a schedule or I'm not moving forward. So all I can do in the meantime is make videos, try to stream more, do more for you guys, get it out there. I've noticed one of my videos are getting about 100 views a day, plus it went from like the Nimbatus video of the meteor thing that was just kind of a joke. I mean, there's so many better creations out there, even the ones that the Stray Fawn Studio did on their Kickstarter. So many better things. But it went from 111 views straight up to like 800, 900 on the 5th, 6th day, and I don't know why. I don't know if maybe I was just getting more views than YouTube wanted to update, but I mean, it's amazing, it's crazy. It's been a while since I've had a video like that, although I went back and looked at one of my Fortnite videos. Has quite a few views. I think it's about 1,000 as well. And while I like the views, it's cool, I like the consistent views more. I will take my 3 to 6, 5 to 10, 5 to 30 average, whatever. I don't know what my actual average views are, but I will take those numbers consistently over the random videos that I happen to release accidentally at the right time with the right tags when people were looking for it, because I don't like playing those games. That's one of the reasons that you don't constantly see different games on this channel or mainstream games that everyone else is playing, minus that one Destiny video, which was because I wanted to play it. You know, I think that's the difference with my channel. I'm not view-oriented. I play what I want, and if I can build a community that wants to watch me or hear me talk or do whatever while I'm doing what I want to do, that's the community I want to have, because they're here for me. They're not here necessarily for what I'm playing. I see these channels that have grown and died within a year because they were playing Terraria, they were playing Minecraft. You know, they were playing that game that they were good at, that they were informative at, you know, Binding of Isaac. Even some clone drone in the Danger Zone, which didn't have like a whole lot of like content at the time. I don't know what it is now, but like people were watching the crap out of that, and then they just died off. I mean, that's how it goes in YouTube, and that's definitely not what I want to create. So that's why I'm just doing my own thing at my own pace. I'm hoping to increase that more now that things are changing. But I'll be honest, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know all this the technical stuff. I can use a computer to the basics. I grew up with like Windows 95, which became a 98 eventually, and then an XP. And I had parents that didn't barely know how to use them. So at the age of 25, I'm stuck with very limited knowledge. And I'm just doing what I can. I mean, I got a YouTube, I got a Twitch. I've done over 500 videos apparently. That's good enough for me. Pretty soon I'm going to be building my own computer. I know I keep saying soon. Soon can be anything. Go watch Stranger Things Season 2. You can go through that whole soon thing. But, things are changing. Things are being learned. I'm just going to do what I can to leave the bullshit behind me. And, yeah. Like, hopefully I will be a better person and my videos will be more energetic. Still chill, no yelling or screaming or fake garbage being vomited all over my viewers. I'm sorry for that mental image. But yeah, still occasionally getting games on Keymailer. That's cool. I know if I cover more, I'll get more. And just the more I put into it, the more I'll get out of it. I'm just rambling at this point. I don't even know who's listening, which is fine. I mean, I just need to get this all out there. That things are changing. Hopefully for the better, but things are going to be a little bit weird. I still struggle with the depression and anxiety and all that I try not to bring up because, you know, I don't want people to come here and have to remember their own problems or have to deal with my problems. I want them to feel an escape. But also, if you guys ever need to talk or whatever, I do have a business email or something. I don't know. I know sometimes just throwing something out there in the comments and knowing someone's listening is pretty helpful. I've been there. I'm still constantly there, so just know whatever's going on in your life, you're not alone and there's people that you can talk to. What has this video become? I'm sorry, way off topic here, but again, this is all just heart vomit coming out. Something I've wanted to do for a long time. I just don't want it coming out in regular, episodic or whatever videos. The 3-hour live stream recently of Secrets of Grindia was actually kind of fun. Even regardless of viewer count or interaction, you know, my friend showed up. That was cool. But it was mainly just me playing a game, talking to whoever. And it was just nice and chill. Like I said, I don't have to do those constant cuts and stopping and starting. Yeah, it really just ruins your momentum. Yeah, that's why people get road rage, because you have a momentum and you're constantly slowing down or having to stop because people that aren't you can't drive. Yeah, if there's anything you want out of me or out of the channel, feel free to let me know. I'm totally up to constructive criticism. If there's a problem and it's me, I will do my best to fix it. That is how I've always been. And that's how I will remain to be. And if I don't see something, I need someone else to bring it up to me so I can see it. Like, it's just plain ignorance. It's human nature. Sometimes you can't see your flaws. You have to have someone mention them, and then you think back and you're like, oh yeah, I do have those problems, and I'm going to do something about it, maybe. But I mean, I don't want this video to go on too long, because nobody's home right now, and I don't want to be barged in talking about emotional bullshit and honesty and all that. So that's going to do it for this video. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you for all the support recently. If you are a random new viewer, I don't want to bring up the subscribe button, but it is down there. I don't really care about that number. It's more about who sticks around on a constant basis. Even some of the old commenters that were here every week are gone, but they pop up every once in a while. Shout out to Yeti, by the way. I think it's youtube.com/closetyeti. I could be wrong. Sorry if you ended up on some weird webpage. I think it's /user, whatever. Anyways, I had a test live stream last night, and recently, whenever it was. And the video was supposed to be archived. I had it in the settings to be archived, but it wasn't archived, and it was actually kind of a cool, fun little stream with 2 viewers. And there was a good lot of chat going on, as well as the random game that I was playing, which I want to play more of. But I'm actually kind of mad that that didn't archive like it was supposed to, even though it was just a test stream. Like, it should have archived, and I totally would have posted it because I was proud of it. And it always sucks to lose something that you actually like really, really like. I was actually kind of impressed that it went as well as it did, just for a YouTube stream test. But stop rambling. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to stay positive. Have yourselves a great day. I'll see you guys in the next whatever. Hopefully not just word vomit. Bye-bye.